you're trying to understand why when you're always in a rush, you always run into the slowest people on earth. So if you wonder what I'm talking about, we was late to the movies. That's why I got to curse out a few people because we was so damn slow. But that's not the point of this video. Just wanted to get that out of the way. So I did miss the beginning. So this is going to be a review of Jurassic Park Rebirth. I missed the first part, but luckily we got to the part before the title, introduction. So I missed the beginning, so I didn't know what was going on. So I missed that. I will say I was very excited to go see that movie. Me and my mother, was, went into the movie theaters, having high hopes, and I left the theaters being disappointed. I was literally just sitting in the back of the theaters and just with my head like this. I could have sworn I was about to cry. I ain't see no damn dinosaurs fighting in this movie. I missed that. I feel so hurt. So you guys, I'm talking to you directors, more dinosaur fights. That was one of my disappointments in this movie. So it's more like an adventure type movie. It's not more action packed. So if you're looking for that in this movie, don't expect it. You'll be disappointed. Okay. Movie introduction is basically just trying to find DNA samples. You got Scarlett Johansson. There is no Chris Pratt, so I did miss him as well in this movie. But you got Scarlett Johansson. She's a hot chick and she is pretty, and she also played Black Widow. So, but I will say this: you directors really need to make sure your women don't be having thin shirts, having their boobies and their nipples showing. Getting a man excited. I get a little off of subject, but yeah, Scarlett Johansson was very hot in that movie. Very sexy. She's one of the only characters I actually cared about. I need to get married to her. Maybe in a few years, as I get myself together. But yeah, that's pretty much what it took place. That's what the whole objective was, to find some DNA from these new so-called monsters. And I really love, I will say, I do love the environment setting. It took place on the ocean, and then most of it was on land in the jungle. There's something about movies taking place in the jungle that just brings so much suspense. You know what I'm saying? Where you ever watch the Predator, or those movies where you got to go into a very closed off section of where there's a whole bunch of trees and stuff, and where you don't know what you're gonna run into, like snakes, 20-foot out crocodiles, or monkeys, whatever, or cannibals. I love those type of settings. It just brings so much suspense and adds extra spookiness to the background. But yeah, that's why I love movies that take place in jungles. It's just so dense, and the trees, you hear crazy noises in the background, monkeys making, or birds, or where the hell hiding in the jungle. Those type of noises just bring so much suspense. So that's what I will say about this movie. I love the environment settings. Okay. I really like the characters are pretty cool. I ain't had no issues with them. But I will say, I was telling my mother in the movies, I wouldn't feel bad for none of them if they died off. Y'all should never been in that place in the first place. Messing with them damn dinosaurs. Leave them dinosaurs alone. They're enjoying their lives. Just like bears when y'all go into their territory. You reap what you sow. Leave them dinosaurs alone. And let them do as they do in nature. Except for Scarlett Johansson. She's the only one I would say give a pass that deserves to live. And the little girl too. She was actually smart. Well, for the most part. But yeah, the movie, I'm very disappointed. They hyped up this big mutated monster and just for it to just be so let down. I was hoping to see more action from it. Not, I would say, the mutated T-Rex, what you want to call it, did bring a lot of chills down my spines, and I love that. But it's just disappointing where they hype up this big old mutated monster just for it to be in the scenes for a few seconds, and it did a little bit of that and this, eating a little human, but that's about it. It wasn't as aggressive as I thought it should have been. Maybe because it was mutated or so, but I was just expecting more from it. But its introduction in the movie was very spine chilling. It was scary. I just wish they gave it this big finish. Maybe find another dinosaur or something. I don't know. Shoot. But I'm just talking junk. Well, yeah. Another one of the scenes I really enjoyed that was very spine chilling was the scene with the T-Rex. That scene was amazingly done. Especially when the chase scene, when the T-Rex spotted them. It just bring back so many memories while I was watching, when I went to Universal Studios with my family, and you had the Jurassic Park ride. I know a few of you guys been on that. And at the end, when you see when you see the T-Rex come out at you, and then it's that big drop, I was terrified. I was like, I love it though. It was just so much fun. It was just bringing back so many memories of that. But I was thinking to myself, what if I die on this ride, how am I gonna be able to sue Universal Studios? I can't tell my side of the story. I'm just kidding. I wasn't trying to sue them, just joking. Well, yeah, that I gotta say, that's either that scene and the scene with the boat scene. Those were between those two. Those were the best scenes of this movie. That boat scene was amazingly done. It really did bring a lot of intensity and kept you on the edge of your seat. I thought that was really good. But I gotta just give it to the T-Rex scene. I thought that was very scary. Literally, it's like you put yourself in an actor's shoes, or if it happened in real life, you really felt the fear of a T-Rex. I really love how the dinosaurs in this, how can I describe it? I really love how each scene with the dinosaurs in it, it brought some type of emotion. Whether it be love, feeling, cuteness, or horror, fear, make you want to say all, especially with the cute little dinosaurs like these. These are very cute dinosaurs. It makes you just want to steal one of them and give it a big hug. I love you guys. Come here. Look at these little cute dinosaurs. Aren't they so cute? Don't you want to just give them a little kiss? Oh my goodness. Oh, ouch. Ugh. That hurt. Maybe not these kind of dinosaurs. You don't want to take them home and give them a kiss on the head or something. But you get the idea. I really enjoyed that. That's what these movies are about. Jurassic Park is about dinosaurs. So when you that's why I enjoyed. I would say that's another thing I liked. Which each scene, the dinosaurs always took the scene from, they always showed out in each scene. Can't really think of anything else. So it was a cool movie. My mother rated a 8 out of 10. I give it a 6 due to some of the stuff, the trailers let down. There's some stuff I just thought it was just dumb. I never understood it. They always make the heroes look so stupid in this movie, especially the black guy who was the leader. Trying to understand why he just didn't throw the flare away from the monster. But I'm trying to spoil the movie, but you get the idea. They give these heroes what's the word? useless deaths or so, like useless heroes basically. But that's just those are my few issues with this movie. Overall, it's a good movie. I do recommend taking it. Can't say it's family friendly. I mean, well, it's not really graphic, so I would say it's family friendly. I'm surprised the kids were well behaved. The parents trained them well to keep them from making all them damn noises. So, well, for the most part. But our movie theaters was packed, and I guess people had a lot of high hopes for this movie, and I can't say it lived up to its hype. I will say it was good. Okay, and let me know what you guys think of this movie, and enjoy this movie review of Jurassic Park Rebirth. And of course, there is no ending scenes. That's another thing. I was disappointed where it ended. I thought the ending was rushed to me, and there's no end credit scenes neither. So we basically just wasted 10 minutes of looking at the end credits and nothing happened. So that's another thing. Now, of course, I'm gonna tell you at the end of the video that I want you to suffer just like me. Alright, but enjoy this Jurassic Park Rebirth review movie. Alright? And enjoy life.